What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. And it feels like a long time coming. Now let me explain myself, ladies and gentlemen. I decided to take a little bit of a break because I started to get a bit fatiguous and I started to feel a bit just under the weather. It became that time of the year where you start to get like a lot of headaches. You just feel a bit groggy, and like that was the nature of it. It was just I just wanted to take a week or something away, just to kind of rest, think about also some other content. I want to dive into a bit of vlog. I just had a lot of content ideas that I wanted to explore. So I took a bit of a break. The reactions and all of this were obviously going to stay. That is my main driving force of this channel, but I wanted to explore other creative avenues, whether that's making kind of short films, whether that's making, stuff, being creative, as they say. So I took a bit of a break and exploring kind of creative options. And in that time, became very unwell. Basically it amounted, and I posted this on the kind of community tab, so always keep an eye out because that's where I let you guys know where stuff's happening. So I wanted to, yes, I felt unwell, and in that time as well, I began to have a massive pain in my mouth. I was like, bruh, and it turned out to be a very bad toothache. So I went to the dentist to get checked, came back that the tooth was dead and it needed to be removed. But the root was so big that it was like, it was a big procedure. So I took kind of 2 weeks out then to rest my mouth, to get my mouth better. And obviously now it is perfectly fine. It is healed. It's crazy what the human body can do in a span of like a week. Still I feel a bit obviously swollen here, it's kind of, and it will be for months. But in terms of talking, in terms of reacting, in terms of everything, I feel 100%. So without further ado, let's get back to reactions. One thing that always gets me with Assassin's Creed is that obviously we're reacting to the music video of Mirage's kind of theme. But one thing that I quite always get fascinated by when it comes to Assassin's Creed and the music is they're always representing the culture, whether it's Italy, whether it's the Middle East, whether it's shadows or kind of Valhalla or Unity, where it doesn't matter what continent or what country or what thing, that they're always kind of representing the kind of music culture associated with the community very well, breaking down Shadows and how Shadows integrates kind of the Ezio family into kind of the music theme and the music cultures there. And I have to say, Assassin's Creed is like on my list of kind of diversifying their music palette, but not only that, representing, even the way the percussion is, even the way the vocals are coming in here, it's fully kind of just embodied that culture, which goes into a lot of, the behind the scenes process on the makers of this game, but also the composers, the research, also understanding kind of music theory in such a incredible depth that you have to pull this off. Or you can hire someone that comes from, that region. Just want to rewind it back there for a minute, but just listen to the way that the vocals, the vocals are very low, but there's also a low humming bass. Ooh, just emphasizing, but just deeply emphasizing kind of the vocals, but also the way that the instrumentation does come into play here. It's fantastic. Synchronization. Yeah. Look, say what you want about Assassin's Creed. They are very, very visually appealing games half the time, I like the soundtrack. Very different, very unique. And it's all about that. It's all about taking something and making it your own when you're composers, or you get hired onto a project that has a continuous theme or a theme loop with it, which is the Ezio family. So it's all about what can you do to make it your own. I feel like this is very unique to the culture. It's very unique to the musical themalities. I haven't played the game, so I don't know if it's actually like any good. I'm seeing kind of just cool visuals with a really solid soundtrack that I would say. So you guys have to leave that down in the comments. Let me know if you guys think that this soundtrack is not better than any of the games. Just judge it on the actual. If you were tasked and you were hired, do you think the theme song did the job? And why? Post down in the comments down below. I will be interested to see your guys' reactions or theories or any more recommendations you have for me. Post down in the comments down below. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, it feels good to be back. Hopefully I can get a bit of a consistent pattern moving forward, but I'm taking it day by day. But as I said, keep an eye out in the community tab. I will let you guys know if I am making a video, if I'm not making a video, if any changes happen, etc. But feels good to be back regardless. So until next time, subscribe, leave a like, and bye bye.